Hello everyone, this is Dalster, and today I'm here to see Captain America Brave New World. I'm actually running a little late today because I went to Krispy Kreme and there was just too many people getting the Valentine's Day donuts, so I might have to skip a part though. I already hear the movie playing. Oh wow, this looks like a really fun. Oh, so I just got out of the movie theater and I was gonna do a summary, but I decided to do it through audio. But you guys aren't gonna believe this. They're also gonna shut down the Forever 21 right here at the outlet. I know for a fact that a lot of Forever 21s have been shutting down. The one in Brea I think is about to shut down any day. One thing I forgot to mention was that the movie got reshooted a bunch of times. Originally Seth Rollins was supposed to be in there. I don't know if you guys know who Seth Rollins is. He's from WWE. But they had to start all over. But I really like this thing that my brother gave me. It's from the Regal Theater. My brothers actually liked the movie. Before I go over and review the movie, I want to give a spoiler alert for those watching this video. If you don't want to hear any spoilers, now would be a good time to tune out of this video. Overall, it was an okay movie. I give it a 7.5 out of 10, as there were a lot of good fight scenes and action scenes, and some strong acting from some of these actors. I did not notice the CGI though. It was kind of like a one-time thing, so I do apologize. Captain America Brave New World, or Captain America 4, stars Anthony Mackie as Captain America Sam Wilson, Harrison Ford as Thunderbolt Ross or Red Hulk, Danny Ramirez as Joaquin Torres, the new Falcon, with Tim Blake Nelson as Samuel Stern's leader, and Carl Lumbly as Isaiah Bradley. The movie begins with Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross as the new U.S. president. He tried to contact his daughter Betty Ross before making a speech, but had no luck. In another scene, we see Sam and Joaquin go on a mission to Mexico as they try to get a case of adamantium from a guy who is the Sidewinder, played by Giancarlo Esposito. The adamantium is a thing that I think they use for X-Men. I know that Wolverine had adamantium, I think as his bones, correct me if I'm wrong. Sam ends up fighting this one guy who reminds me of Batroc from the second Captain America movie, as well as the opening of the same movie. Sidewinder ends up escaping, and Sam was able to beat Sidewinder's guy in order to retrieve the case. Sam then takes Joaquin to a gym and trains with Isaiah Bradley, who was in the Falcon and Winter Soldier series. He shows Joaquin the training that he does with Isaiah by taking tags from Isaiah's belt, and the training is very intense and fast, as it shocked Joaquin as well. It also shocked me too. Ross calls Sam and invites him to the White House. Sam then invites Isaiah to accompany him to the White House, which he refused at first but eventually decides to go. When Sam, Joaquin, and Isaiah arrive at the White House, Thunderbolt Ross gets him and Sam in another room and tells Sam that he wants to reform the Avengers, as Sam gets hesitant with the offer. Ross tells Sam to think about it as they go to this other room where Ross discusses to the leaders about the adamantium that was found in the mysterious island that was also seen in the Eternals movie, in case you're wondering where that island is from. All of a sudden, this song plays from somewhere and Isaiah goes berserk as he shoots Ross but misses. Others in the audience also started shooting. Isaiah runs off and stops as he tells Sam what had happened, as the police are seen trapping him. Ross's security advisor, Ruth, then arrests Isaiah. In the prison scene, Sam asks Isaiah what happened, and Isaiah tells him that he does not remember anything after Sam, Joaquin, and himself took a selfie to the part where they were outside. Sam then tells Isaiah that he was going to help him get out, and he investigates the footage that he and Joaquin were able to cover from the cameras. In the footage, they see a weird flash on Isaiah's phone, as well as some of the people who were shooting in that meeting at the White House. In another scene, we see Sam fighting Sidewinder as he tries to bomb Sam's car and shoots him. Somehow, Sam survived after being brutally cut and defeats Sidewinder. After that, Sam and Joaquin go to this hidden base and were able to sneak in as guards or security were around that area. They then found a hidden lab with flasks and papers all over the place. Sam then finds an award frame of some sort with the name Samuel Stearns written on it. He also finds a folder of Ross as well as some pills on a desk. Out of nowhere, Samuel appears as you can see him with green skin and the top of his head showing a part of his brain. Sam asks Samuel what he was planning to do and tells Sam that Ross is a bad person who used Samuel as a scapegoat for the whole thing that went down between Hulk and the Abomination in the Incredible Hulk movie. Samuel got exposed to Hulk's blood and received advanced intellect as he mentions it in his scenes throughout the movie about probabilities and stuff. He then confesses to mind controlling Isaiah and some of the guys at the White House meeting while that one song was playing in the background. Somehow Leader escapes as his guards try to capture Sam and Joaquin, but were able to take all of them with the help of Ruth. Sam and Joaquin get arrested by Ruth's guards. Somewhere around the movie, Sam and Joaquin find out that Ruth was a Black Widow, which is how she was able to get in the hidden lab with her guards, and why she is a security advisor for Ross. When they get somewhere, Leader's mind-controlling song is heard and the guards try to kill Sam, Joaquin, and Ruth, but end up shooting themselves. The three of them escape, and Sam confronts Sidewinder, who somehow survived the fight that he had with Sam. Sidewinder tells Sam of Stern's plan to have Japan and the US go to war with each other, as Samuel tricked the Japanese leader into thinking that Ross was to blame for the adamantium. Meanwhile, at the prison, one of the guards who helped Sam see Isaiah shoots these two guys, but Ruth somehow stops him from shooting Isaiah. The guard then shoots himself as the song is playing in the background. Isaiah gets transferred elsewhere for his safety as the mind control from Leader causes people who are trapped in it to shoot at someone or themselves. Ross tries to work something out with the Japanese leader, but refuses to work with Ross, causing him to stress out. In another scene, Ross is on a ship and Sam comes in to tell Ross about Leader. They go into a room and argue until Ross confesses that he took some pills from Samuel because he was dying from heart failure, and used Samuel to get the blame for the incident that happened in that Hulk movie. Somewhere along the movie, Ross had two pilots flying in the air as the Japanese plane soon crossed paths with. All of a sudden, the two US pilots hear Leader's mind-controlling song and attack the Japanese pilots, causing the Japanese leader to think that the US were the bad guys, while he watches from afar somewhere. Sam and Joaquin try to stop the US pilots from killing the Japanese pilots in an amazing, intense skyfight. The Japanese were saved as well as the US pilots, but Joaquin gets severely injured. At the hospital, Joaquin is in critical condition as Sam looks over, feeling sorry and angry at himself for allowing this to get so far. Out of nowhere, Bucky appears to help and console Sam as Sam feels like he does not deserve to be Captain America, and that he wished that he took the super soldier serum. Bucky tells Sam that he does not need the serum, and that Steve chose Sam because he believed in Sam. It was revealed in this scene that Bucky was running for US Senate. He told Sam that he got help from Steve on giving advice to Sam, by the way. I forgot to mention, but while that Skype fight was going on, Samuel calls Ross and tried to get Ross to unleash the Hulk within him, but was miraculously able to calm himself down. While Joaquin was in the hospital being taken care of, Ross is doing a speech. He got a call from his daughter as he wanted to make plans with her, which Betty says yes to, making Ross feeling happy. As Sam goes outside of the hospital, he sees Stearns. Leader surrenders himself as one of his calculations about Sam was proven wrong. Although I did hear from other people saying that Leader's calculations were all wrong. Somehow Samuel uses a sound as heard in the speakers where Ross was at, causing Ross to turn himself into the Red Hulk. Red Hulk causes a rampage and almost destroys the White House. Sam ends up fighting Red Hulk, and thanks to the Wakandan technology that he got from his suit, he was able to handle Red Hulk. When the wings cause an explosion, Sam is able to survive while Ross is still in Red Hulk form. In a last attempt, Sam tries to talk down Ross as a cherry blossom petal lands on Red Hulk's hand, making Ross think about the time that he took his daughter Betty to see the cherry blossoms back then, causing him to go back to his human form. Afterwards, Sam visits Isaiah as Isaiah is finally free. Sam then goes to see Joaquin as he wakes up. He then tells Joaquin that he wants to start the Avengers again. Ross gets himself incarcerated, which means being put in jail, and is no longer president. Sam visits him along with Betty, who is played by Liv Tyler from the Incredible Hulk movie. The movie does have one post-credit scene. In it, Sam also pays a visit to Leader. Leader tells Sam that there are more people like him. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. And that the world is going to end. I think that the post-credit scene was trying to hint at the Dark Avengers because I have heard rumors that Marvel might bring in the Dark Avengers. It also could hint at the upcoming Avengers movies since Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doctor Doom in those. Overall, it was an okay movie, as there were a lot of fighting scenes, and it's better than the Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania movie, that's for sure. I know a lot of people have been saying that a lot of the Marvel movies haven't been great after Avengers Endgame, but this one was okay. It was not the best movie, but it was not the worst movie. Sam was an okay character, but when he got stabbed badly, I think the movie put plot armor on him because I don't think he would have survived in real life if he were to be stabbed that badly. It reminded me of the Scream movies where a character named Sydney gets stabbed severely in all the movies that she was in. Yet somehow they have the character survive since she is the main character. Or it could just be that Sam is a stronger person than we thought he was. Sam has developed a lot since the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show, but I think we need to see more of his leadership skills since Steve Rogers was a strategic, somewhat smart guy with good leadership skills and confidence. Maybe we'll see more of those skills developed in the Avengers movies that are coming later on. I feel like we need more character development with Joaquin, as they seem to put him as the funny guy in this movie, but does fall short. Harrison Ford did a good job playing Thaddeus Ross, as Ross is kind of a boomer jerk guy. William Hurt was the original Ross, but has passed away, and he also portrayed Thaddeus well, as the character is supposed to be a cranky old guy. I wonder how Harrison Ford handles playing in franchises since he was in Star Wars and still plays Indiana Jones in the Indiana Jones franchise. The character Ruth was bland to me as well as Leader. Leader is supposed to have a big forehead, but they just show part of his brain, which looks really messy and ugly. Also, the fact that he surrendered in the end was kind of dumb. He's supposed to be smart and yet he surrenders himself. I did like that they had some small appearances such as Betty and Bucky showing up in the movie. To be honest, I thought that Marvel was going to recast the actress who portrayed Betty, since we have not seen the Betty character since the first Hulk movie. In the MCU, by the way. One question that I have is Sharon Carter. At the end of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show, it seemed like she was turning evil or becoming the broker, as I saw a rumor about it. It seemed like they forgot about Sharon. I think they could have tried to explain Sharon since she is an important character to the Captain America movies. Also, I thought they were going to have Isaiah's grandson, Eli, be in this movie because Marvel is developing a Young Avengers project and it could have been a good time to introduce the Patriot character. But they did not. Some of the choices that Marvel's made has not helped the newer movies other than the Deadpool and Wolverine movie as well as Spider-Man No Way Home. In my opinion, I feel like Captain America Brave New World could have had some more appearances since they did have a lot of characters from the Incredible Hulk movie go into this movie. For example, if they were to put Bruce Banner in this movie, I think it would have made this movie a little more interesting. When it comes to the new Marvel movies after Endgame, I feel like Marvel wants to focus on the titular characters of the movie instead of adding cameos or random appearances by the other characters. I think Marvel needs to start putting more of the superheroes in their newer movies. For example, in Captain America Civil War, they had a lot of the characters even though it was a Captain America movie. And in Thor Ragnarok, they had Hulk. For example, Marvel could have had Bucky or other characters be put in the Black Panther Wakanda Forever movie, as the Wakandans usually help the Avengers out at times, but they did not do that. Marvel needs to find a way to utilize some of their current characters and put some of them into some of the Marvel movies, because I think with Bucky being in this Captain America movie was shocking and a little exciting. While they do have to introduce new characters, they should also add some of their characters in previous movies or shows, as I think this could help with the character development problem. That's what I think they should do. But what do you guys think? I think Sam is a good fit to be Captain America, but there are still some questions I have, such as Steve and his whereabouts. But anyway, that's all I have to say regarding this movie. Personally, I would wait until it's available to stream on Disney Plus if you want to save money from going to the movies. It did feel like a Disney Plus show, but in my opinion, it was a lot better than the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. I hope you guys like my review. Let me know if you guys prefer me to do my movie reviews this way or for me to do it outside somewhere, as I usually do them outside sometimes. But happy Black History Month, and thank you guys for watching. Take care of your mental health and everyone around you, and I'll do the same too. And we are so close to 700 subscribers, by the way. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.